Good morning. So, November, the 11th month, and it's the 17th day of that month. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. 11 17 2020, and it is 10:40 in the a.m. Okay, so now it's 10:45 a.m. on November 17th, 2020. I am a melanin dominant, biological living light, human being that is accessing all of the potential divinity within my sphere. Does that make any sense to anybody? This is how alone this nigga is in the world. You're not supposed to be laughing. But yeah, this is therapy. This is, as a divine energy, a child of the sun, the S-U-N, and understanding what it means to be a child of the sun, the S-U-N, in distinction between the S-O-N, or the Christ that was contained in a particular secular or cycle thought process going round and round. What did the singer say? A dog that chases his tail will be busy for a very long time. So I choose not to be that dog chasing my tail for a very long time. I am divine, all in my mind, because I said fucking so. Who's gonna teach me how to think this way in understanding who I am? And how did the ancestors communicate messages to the lineage? I mean, look at it, the English language. We're talking about, oh, these are letters and characters drawn by my melanin dominant ancestral root, but a calcified, I inbred, and a mutant albino child came up with, okay, rule, control, and dominate, and don't access the liquid in your first eye. Just keep a dry chasm in your first eye. Now, I'm talking about all forms of media. I'm talking about a means of communication. Miss Regina B. Key, 8th grade teacher at the Houghton School, now the King School. My 8th grade teacher, my mother's 8th grade teacher, we had the same teacher, taught us penmanship, but the most important lesson that black woman taught me was understanding the denotative level, the connotative level, and the absolute abstract level. Now, I prefer to be in the absolute abstract, everything and nothing, or the connotative, the intent behind my message is divine. Now, there is a way of thinking in the calcified pineal gland way of thinking, you know, it's dry eye. There's no such real thing as spirituality. We're going to create that for the masses of people and have everyone believe in an energy outside of themselves, as opposed to, what did I say? The sun, the S-U-N. I'm not a dog chasing my tail for a very long time, but I'm taking the sun's rays as it comes down from the stars in the heavens above down into the inner core, inner essence, divine spiritual mind of who I am. 10 minutes into the segment. Oh, wait a minute, 10, how is that drawn? Oh, a 1 and a full sphere or a circle, completion. And the good side about a circle is where there's no beginning, there's no end. Now, can you reach that level of thought process in understanding your own divinity as a child of the sun, someone who receives the sun's energies? And now, do you take it all in, or do you just regurgitate the energies? Oh my God, he's vomiting sun. That's so nasty. Are my words the child of the sun? I don't know. I'm just putting a message out there to begin the thought process above and beyond. Wait a minute, we're getting ready to go into Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, the Massachusetts state flag has the sword. What was it in one of them movies? He handed him a sword as a gift. And this sword is hanging over the red man's head on the Massachusetts state flag. And wait a minute, all of these colonies, and this is the intellectual mecca of the world. And yeah, I grew up down the street from W.E.B. Du Bois. Oh yes, I'm one of the upper echelon, higher class black Negroes. Oh yes. Or am I going to feed into nonsense, or am I going to regurgitate something that makes a little bit more sense? Living here in New England, 4 seasons, understanding we're getting ready to go into winter, and this is where I go into my cocoon and metamorphize, and then come out in the new spring. And what kind of tree will I be at that point? If I'm taking this much root now, how will I come out in the spring? Or talking this kind of shit, will I come out in spring? That nigga's crazy, take him out. Where we taking? You taking me where? I'm already infinite. I'm a divine energy. I've been here before. Do you sit still long enough with yourself, for yourself, to yourself, and enter who you are? He shouldn't have been teaching me no meditation and movement, Tai Chi, moving your spine and behind in a straight line in 108 postures. I'm coming out doing a diagonal horizontal slant flying. Ha ha! Step up. Pull down. Yeah. All right, so divine energies. Are you capable of reaching this aspect of your mind in your entertainment? We'll talk about home incarceration during coronavirus. Is the virus, corrupt virus, real, or is it a mind game? Are people being psychologically duped by the media they ingest? I'm talking about vomit and ingest. So, what about taking root and ground in who you are as a sound being, a human being? Thank you. That's my 15 minutes. I got to go. Peace, brotherra.com.